from WXOW, this is La Crosse's own News 19 Daybreak.
Shut in and losing inspiration for homemade meals? Well, no worries. Today we'll be discussing some fun recipes you can make with your kids. Here is today's guest, Angie Horkin with the Wisconsin Beef Council. How are you doing, Angie?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. You know, the new normal. We're all shut in and social distancing here. We have you here on our Zoom app. Right.
Yeah, so I'm here in my kitchen instead of up there in the studio with you guys, but that's okay. So I've got a couple, really, I think, kid-friendly recipes that obviously they're going to love to eat, but that they can get in the kitchen and help you make. So, if you want to make them for lunch or for dinner, get the kids in the kitchen, get them reading the recipe, get them measuring, get them really in there helping to cook the recipes, and that even makes it more fun. And
all of the recipes have beef, right?
Yeah. So these two recipes, actually, I start with a pound of ground beef, and I just have a ground chuck here today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spices to make it taste like a beef Italian sausage, because both of these recipes are kind of Italian-y based flavors. So
are you
fennel.
Italian, Angie?
I am not. I'm Irish, but we love eating Italian food. So
I hear you.
Garlic powder, paprika, a little crushed red pepper, just like an eighth of a teaspoon or a little shake, but you can always skip that. Coriander, and then some salt and pepper. So add those seasonings, give it a good mix, and then you're going to add in a quarter cup of breadcrumbs and 1 egg into this beef mixture. Make meatballs, and then you can form them around like fresh mozzarella is what the recipe calls for. If you don't have this or you don't want to go out and shop, just use some cheese sticks, chunk them up and put that in the middle.
Right, avoid going to the store as much as possible, right?
Bake your meatballs 400 degrees, about 15 minutes, and then pull them out. Then let them cool, give them 10 minutes so they're easy to, so they're cooled down so the kids can then do the next step. Kids can do the first step too, of course, but then take them, and I just have a tube of refrigerated pizza crust. And I'm just gonna seal up these meatballs and wrap them like that. Then they're gonna go back into the 400 degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes, just till they're nice and brown.
Do you have a name for this?
Yes, I do. They're called Italian beef meatballs sandwich rolls. And then a little egg wash, and then a little Parmesan cheese if you like. So then put them back in the oven. And then here's what they look like. You can serve them with some marinara or some pizza sauce. And they're super delicious, ready to go. Then
How did you come up with that recipe?
Well, we have a culinary center out in Denver, our national office that is funded by the Beef Checkoff that creates all of our recipes. So I don't create the recipes, I just share them, or I tweak them in my own kitchen as I like. But then we do have a second recipe called personal beef pizzas, and it starts with the exact same ground beef with the Italian seasonings in it, mixture, and you just brown that up on the stovetop and add in a cup and a half of pizza sauce. You can make that ahead, have it in the fridge, then just get some English muffins or even do some toast and put the ground beef on top, and then have the kids put on their favorite toppings and their favorite cheese and broil them a couple minutes. And you have a super, super easy lunch. So that's called personal beef pizzas. And then we got the Italian beef meatball sandwich rolls. And our website is beeftips.com. So check that out. And right on the homepage, we have a new page created called At Home with Beef. So links to all of our great recipe collections, a lot of freezing, thawing tips, some videos, just cooking tips, all right there in one spot. Or click on As Seen on TV, and you'll find these super tasty, kid-friendly beef recipes.
Well, great. And really quickly, did your kids help you make these?
They did not this morning, but they definitely eat them.
Okay, they'll eat them. Well, Angie, we want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. And, we hope to have you on again. These are some great recipes that everyone can make at home with their kids once again while you're practicing that social distancing. Now, Alyssa, over to you.